Pisces. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Pisces Love Tarot Reading. A Pisces Love Reading, and as is often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Pisces Love Messages reading. It's the Eight of Wands. It's in reverse, you guys. Interesting. We will see exactly what is going on, but yeah, it can be that somebody's been trying to send a message, writing a message, unsending, deleting. It can be you, it can be your person. Let's see. All right, we need to get going. So thank you for being here. Hello, welcome. My name is Christine. Pisces, I am channeling this reading for you in May 2023. However, when you arrive here is when you're meant to be here. What does that mean? Well, much like everything in life, these messages find you when you're ready for them. They're timeless readings, timeless messages. So although I am channeling for you in May 2023, in Pisces, you could be here in May 2023. It can also be that you're here months, even years later. So whenever that is, welcome. Down below in the description, you will find the tarotcloset.com. You will also find a link to all the decks that are coming in today and all the playlists, messages from your person, very long in-depth twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. Whoa, you guys. Wow. Pisces, this is your energy and this is the partnership placement. That's a really beautiful energy, actually. The High Priestess. Oh, wow. Okay. This is where your person's energy is the strongest. So somebody's really indecisive, overwhelmed, possibly trying to write you a message, because look what's here. The Master of Emotions, the King of Cups. So this is somebody who is hiding their feelings, you guys. Oh my gosh, yeah. Pisces, look how your reading is coming down today. It's the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is coming here. Look, this person has had, it's like wake up energy for me, you guys. This person is getting clarity now. They made a mistake in this connection. What did they do here? They either made a decision without you or they didn't and it got made and did something to this connection, you guys, because we also see in the High Priestess in reverse, this is Cancer energy, divine feminine energy, that this is where their energy is the strongest, that this person's clouded insight, and you can literally see it here. They're confused, indecisive, they were having a hard time. But look what's here. It's the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this person either made a decision that they regret, or it got made for them that they regret. And this, for me, the Chariot in reverse, well, yeah, this is what's going on here. They were having trouble moving forward, I feel, with this connection. You guys, this is the overall energy here. This is so not surprising. Pisces, it's your energy. So yeah, are you in here? Highly likely, but this is your person's energy is strong. It's a period of uncertainty, you guys. This person is so indecisive, not really doing anything yet. This isn't only time will tell energy. You guys, and as your reading is coming down really fast, yeah, look, there's obstacles here. This is what they're trying to work out, you guys. My gosh, I'm realizing, did I tell you everything I needed to tell you? Because your reading came down really fast. I don't feel like I did. Just in case, all the links are below, you guys. All the playlists, okay? All the decks that come in, I will link, and the tarotcloset.com is down there. Remember always to trust yourself. Okay, let's just keep going. I realized your reading came down pretty fast, so I felt like I didn't tell you anything I needed to tell you. We're going to look at these in a moment, but this person loves you. You love this person. The connection here, you're both in another world when you're together. But this person, I feel like you can see it in the Two of Swords, has been overwhelmed by what? How they feel about you? What should they do here? This is a super overwhelming feeling because the love is here. The love is here. This is the Two of Cups, Cancer and energy, Venus energy, the planet of love, romantic love. It can be that somebody wants to offer something. Let's see, you guys. The thing about owls are they're really loyal creatures. They're also very independent. So there is a lot of that independent energy coming from both sides because there's also some power struggles here, I feel. But one thing they are is loyal to their person, their owl. And everybody else is seen as prey, you know, food, or enemies, competition, that sort of thing. So there's this feeling of being in your own world here. You're both still very much in love with each other, but this person is was so blocked, you guys. They did not see it in front of them. Oh my gosh. Did they play games? It could be for some of you. It's the Five of Wands in the upright. This is Saturn and Leo energy. And, you know, Saturn is the planet of restriction, slowing things down, putting obstacles in the way, sort of people making impulsive decisions. It's the Wands, it's the fiery energy. There is some impulsivity that comes with that. It's the fastest energy. And the Five, of course, the conflicting energy, connected possibly to the truth. Yeah, the truth of how they feel. This person is overwhelmed with that and either really made some bad decisions or did not make decisions that got made. And I'll tell you, they're regretting it. They're clear here now. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll be getting more decks, you guys, if we see the High Priestess in the upright. Here, this person has been blocked. I mean, you see it. But you also see what they're doing. They're doing some work here. This is the Hangman energy, you guys, another major arcana in the upright. And yeah, it can be that the power struggles are intense and it's coming in the way of who's writing and who's not writing and not sending, you know, because that came through in the very first card that we saw that really wanted to come in as we were getting ready, the Eight of Wands. And yeah, that 8, it's an action number. It's inactive here, but it's still an 8. It's still in the upright, even in the reverse, you guys. It's accomplishing something. There is some karma around it. Gaia energy, but it's also the infinity symbol. So yeah, twin flame energy is here. Soulmate energy too, you guys. It can be, it's not going to be for everyone that this is your twin flame, but for some of you it is. Soulmate energy for sure. And anyway, this infinity symbol is life force. It's forever love. It's really loving someone and seeing a future here. You guys, how everybody feels is clear, but this person I feel like was overwhelmed by that and maybe even created some of these obstacles here. Okay? Maybe even played some games. And it can even be that there was some competitive energy, interestingly enough. They're trying to work it out. And by the way, this also brings in Libra. Yeah. Finding a solution, bringing the truth coming out, restoring balance. You guys, because the Hangman here, by the way, if you're in Canada, hello, it's coming through. You guys, change, of course. This is why the Hangman is here, Pisces energy. Trying to get a new perspective, but really in here thinking about what needs to change, because this is somebody who wants paradigm shifts. It's this person knows that they have to do things differently. So it can be that there were games being played here. Look at the crown chakra, you guys. This is like in front of the sun for me. Here, you can see the light, you know. It's change, of course, with all these leaves, the colors. It can be something took place in the autumn or it's taking place in the autumn. Either way, they're doing the work. They're getting to the root of the issues. Oh, connecting with their crown chakra here, which has been blocked for sure. I mean, The High Priestess is in here in reverse too. It's blocked intuition, you guys. I mean, yeah. Their third eye chakra, their crown chakra here, trying to find a solution. Because this person knows how they feel. Look at this. You both love each other, you guys. I'm telling you. It's just really clear to me. And this Five of Wands is what we already know. I mean, it's not really telling us what we don't know. That there have been challenges. There have been obstacles. Healing needed desperately. Look what is in the partnership placement for this love to work. Okay? It's the Nine of Pentacles. So somebody may have been trying to, well, yeah, talk about it. Whether that's you or your person, you both are everywhere here. And it can be sometimes in placements, it's really heavy on you and really heavy on your person. You know, you're both everywhere, but you're particularly strong together in the partnership placement. Well, and yeah, this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is love coming in. This is maybe even travel. This is things coming to fruition. Attainment, fulfillment. It's one pentacle away from the Ten of Pentacles. And up here, the decision, this is like the Six of Pentacles for me, of course, because before the 9 is the 8 and the 7 and the 6. And that's a giving energy. That's giving. Are you giving? It's a reciprocal energy. That's what I want to say. So there's thought in that, you know. And down here, it's the Three of Pentacles for me because, of course, 6 plus 3 is 9. It's the Nine of Pentacles. And that brings in the Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn energy. And that's the Mars, the planet of aggression, action, passion, drive, conflict. That brings in Aries and Scorpio. And by the way, owls are Scorpios. I don't know if you know that, Pisces. You know? And yeah, your person could be a Scorpio, but you guys, your person could be a lot of signs. It's not about that. But that just came through. Somebody needed that validation. Anyway, yeah, you guys, it's collaborative energy with the Three of Pentacles. That's taking things to another level. That's the paradigm shifts here. Everybody's thinking about it. And it can be that there were messages that this person sent literally in regard to this, okay? Because how long has this been in separation and or no contact? Some of you, this might be someone that you're seeing, but you're having communication issues, okay? Whatever the case may be, a lot of you, this is a total separation and no contact. Either way, you love this person and this person loves you. And I feel like that this is their message trying to come through, but it can be yours as well. And it's in regard to the Nine of Pentacles. But look what is right here, right in the middle. It's the obstacles. And what are the obstacles? That somebody is overwhelmed. It's the High Priestess in reverse. They were not seeing clearly when they made these decisions, when the Seven of Cups was in the upright, you guys. And what did they maybe go toward or do? Was the Chariot in the upright as well? Did they take some kind of action and change everything? Possibly. Either way, it is super clear that this person was just making a decision that was bad judgment, you know, or didn't make it and it got made for the two of you. And this is in the way here, which is really connected to this person that you love, that loves you. And the Nine of Swords here, connected also to the very first placement. Not sleeping well. Sad about this, you guys. This is, my gosh, some anxiety around it, wanting to heal. So are you healing together and coming together? Are you going to get through these obstacles? I feel this is the energy for me today. Really very much. I mean, there's healing here. There's a cup here being offered. It's healing. Healing energy, you guys. This is what this person has been thinking about. Your person, the person on your mind, you know, and possibly writing these messages. It can also be you, but this is desperately needed. You know, coming out. It's one sword away from coming out of there. Somebody here, this isn't so indecisive and confused, which we see making a decision here that you know that they want to make. It's just really clear when they're not so overwhelmed. There's a lot of overwhelming energy. They're here too in the Nine of Swords. Just take one of those swords and it's the 10. The next one, you're out, you know. Those just wanted to be revealed. Look what's here. We're going to look at them in a minute. It's the Knight of Swords in the upright. This is Libra and Mercury energy, you guys. This is a conversation that will change everything. Yeah. It's here. And it can be in a message too. This is bringing in the truth. It says Libra energy, you guys. We know that. It's finding a solution. It's the truth coming out. It's fast too. Look, they have their feet ready for landing. Is this somebody also from a distance that would be flying? Maybe. Maybe it's already been, yeah, it just wasn't working out at some point too. For some of you for distance, that won't be for everybody. Coming in really fast. They're ready to go. I mean, there's some conflicting energy here. They're so fast that the feathers are falling off and the angels are like, okay, we have to get in a little bit of protective mode. So what's the conversation? Is it around these 5 wands? Is it around the truth? Are we going to see the 6 of wands? I'm wondering. Look what just revealed itself when I set the deck down. It's the 3 of cups, you guys. Are you going to be seeing each other somewhere, or did you maybe? It can be the case. I mean, there's a soul connection here. It's Mercury and Cancer and energy. So yeah, look what it's catty corner to, you guys. To the 8 of wands in reverse, which is Mercury and Sagittarius energy. Can be that there were messages that were, yeah, promised to be sent. Replies that weren't received. It's reunion energy. It can also be that you already saw this person. But this is, well, yeah, it's a celebratory energy, you guys. It's the cups. It's really emotional. And Pisces, it's Cancer energy, which is very like your energy, of course, you know, very beautiful emotions. There's a lot of emotions here, you guys. This King of Cups here who has been overwhelmed with how they feel, or maybe some choices, because I'm hearing a message of, well, yeah, a lot was coming at them at once, possibly information. Maybe it was what they should do, even between themselves, okay? Whatever the case may be, lack of clarity, communication, decisions, or one made, whatever the case is. So it could be for some of you that it was around going to something, or maybe even what level you were going to take this to, okay? But this person does love you, and you love this person. For me, this is, and it can even be that this conversation is not just a message never even makes it through, or there's no reply to one that was sent, but you see each other and they fly in somewhere, you know? I mean, this is possibly surrounding being at an event, I want to say, with friends and with family, you guys. Can be this was somebody that was a friend that you guys were going to be going for more and they freaked out, or they were a friend first. Either way, whether you were already building a life you wanted to, you discussed it, or it was a dream, there is a very strong soul connection here. There's a lot of love here and a strong friendship. Yeah. Which makes it all the harder, I feel, you know, because you still love this person and they love you. They have a lot of emotions for you, Pisces. There's a lot of emotions here. It's almost like this king is saying, hey, yeah, sending their knight out to go and say everything quickly too. Because are you maybe in the 9 of Swords, some of you, and heading for the 10 and starting a new cycle maybe? So here's the thing. They're revealing themselves to me in reverse, these cards that have been here. I sometimes it happens that I'm holding cards and I'm doing this, and maybe they were in the upright, maybe not, whatever. They're spinners for me, you guys. It's the Fool card, it's Aquarius energy, it's the hero's journey. And first of all, this past energy does come through really, really, really strong, that this person has not been around, okay? Whether that's ghosting, left the connection, not communicating, that is just really clear. And also being careless with your feelings, I feel, Pisces, and that's a big deal. Okay? How they feel about you, though, is also really, really clear here. There's an apathy, too, coming through for you. So maybe you're feeling like, yeah, okay, I'm not sure I want to do this again, because look what's right here, too. It's the Hermit card in reverse, and it's a little bit of stuck energy, so they're here, too. And it's being afraid to make the same mistakes. So I guess here, you know, this power struggle that's going on, and a lot of this stuck energy feels like it's coming unstuck for me. There's going to be some truths I feel revealed, and I do feel that this person here is, well, yeah, it's clear that they're hiding how much they love you, how their feelings are, how they feel about you, and how much regret they have for all of this, you guys. I'm not excusing anything, anyone. I'm just saying to you that the energy coming through here is, it's clear that they're just somebody that's been overwhelmed. They're also here in this Hermit energy in reverse. Lonely, isolated, you know, afraid to make the same mistakes too. And maybe that's why they've been so stuck and why it's slowed down, you know, because we can see here how they feel. And that's the other thing too, because they're spinners for me. So, and this is Virgo and Mercury energy, you know, and you go in there to get clarity, a quest for personal truth, spiritual illumination. They've been stuck. So I feel like they went in here and they just didn't come out, okay? And they might have even had the intentions here. I mean, this is the Fool who is not, everything's very innocent and fresh. You know, the Fool hasn't begun the journey yet. It's a little bit bent, you guys. Had the intentions, you know, and something went on with this person. I mean, we can see it, and it's reversing. You know, and they were careless. And there's also a feeling of not really being prepared. So it could have been a next level in the relationship. You know, somewhere that you were going to, somehow you were going to take this further. And that, yeah, put this person in some kind of a stuck energy. Because here in the Nine of Pentacles in the partnership placement, you know, it's weird, but it's like the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, you know, of course, coming to a 9, but that Three of Pentacles is a collaborative energy, and it's taking things to another level and figuring out new ways to be together. And we see the obstacles here, and we see the Fool in reverse. These were upright for me at some point, and they might still, you know, in particular the Fool energy, because we see how connected you are and how the feelings that they have. And by the way, I'm going to bring in another deck, you guys. You know, these minor arcanas are day-to-day energies, Pisces. And it's, you know, it's a decision away, I want to say. We see they've been extremely stuck. Interesting. I just was looking at this and I'm just thinking, yeah. It's just a validation, indecisive, confused, overwhelmed. Here, they went into the Hermit card and just haven't come out yet, I feel, or the Hangman. But it's connecting right here with the Two of Cups, with this decision, I feel, to come here with this offer of healing. So what is that going to mean, you know? So I have another deck in. This is one of my many soul decks here in Austria. And this is in German, you guys. I read it. I use it to read one of many for readings in person. Don't worry about it being in German. You know, it's just one word and 2 words. It's really simple, and you'll see also with the card. So let's see what's coming in today. Let's move the energy a little. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Yeah, interesting. It's the Ace of Swords in reverse. That was the bad judgment that we talked about. It's your person not being honest about how they felt and what else happened here. You know, lack of clarity. Bad decision here. I mean, it's just extremely clear for me. This is the past energy. That's the Ace of Swords, by the way. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Whoa. Yeah, look, it almost wanted to flip over. You guys, overwhelming energy. Was struggling to commit. This is past energy for me, and it might still be current, I gotta say, because they're kind of stuck in the reversal of the Hermit and the Hangman energy. But you know what? It might still be the case just because they love you and you love them. If they're not going to commit, I mean, what do you want, you know? This is struggling to commit, you guys. This is overwhelming energy. Look at this. There's the infinity symbol again, for those of you on a twin flame journey. It's not for everybody, of course. Also, the lack of balance. The decision again that was made or not made and got made and may still get made if they don't figure it out, right? If they don't figure it out. They obviously love you and have a lot of feelings and you love this person, but can you guys get into the Six of Wands, you know? And overcome these obstacles and challenges. It's the Ten of Wands in reverse. You guys, this is a very promising energy because I just want to show you. It's Jupiter in Sagittarius energy. That's the planet of expansion, prosperity. Also, I want to say growth and wisdom. I mean, this is the owls, you guys. This is what they're trying to do here. Gain knowledge because they were really overwhelmed. So it's sort of like, okay, I got to go here. The Ten of Wands in reverse is a new start. This is recovering. This is moving on from whatever was between you that wasn't working. Forgiveness. Now, it can be that somebody wants to maybe offer forgiveness, but move on completely. That can be the case for you, and you're going to know that, of course. But for me, this is them coming out of the Hangman eventually for this new cycle, a new start. Hoping you forgive them. It's just, are you still going to be there? Because a lot of you will be, I feel, because you love this person. It's clear. Hi, guys. There goes the camera. Sorry about that. It's the Queen of Swords in reverse. And I'm just asking, why are they having so much trouble being honest about how they feel? This person is really afraid of what? Commitment, growing up. What is it, you guys? And the Death card in reverse has come. Don't be worried about that. It's interesting because we just came out of the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Oh my gosh, the full moon. It was an intense lunar eclipse, you guys. May 5th. And yeah, the energy's still here. It's rebirth, regeneration. And this is in reverse, you guys, the Death cards. Scorpio energy, of course. This is just feeling really destroyed, I want to say, by the lack of movement, by the stagnancy here, the Chariot in reverse. All of it. This person is getting their clarity in the Seven of Cups in reverse, you guys, the Hangman. For me, this is a matter of time, and this is this is hurting my heart, Pisces. This, because of how they feel is, and look where it wants to be. I want to show you the card. Look where it wants to be, you guys. Right here with the King of Cups, with all the feelings that they have that they're holding back. And just everything is slowed down. It's feeling destroyed. Let's see if the last, that's too many, guys, energies that come through bring us something new. It's the Knight of Pentacles, and it's in the upright. I feel like did we see it, you guys? Is it here? Am I just imagining? Where's my brain? So I'm not finding that here today. It's the Knight of Pentacles, by the way. That's what this is. Yeah, so it can be, by the way, this can be the paradigm shifts that we're talking about in the Hangman. That can be coming through with the Death card, but it's the only way, because that's coming in with the death of the ego, which I feel like they're in, and the fear. And this is them coming back in another vibe, okay? Really physically and psychically connected, but they're denying it in the High Priestess in reverse, as well as their feelings. This is coming back wanting a second chance, being changed. They're just not out of here yet. And for me, that is uprighting when they do the Death card. You guys. And that is the transformation and the rebirth. And that's also uprighting the Fool card, which I feel like they were in. And then the fear took over, because that's starting totally new, you guys. It's transformational energy. It's a totally new start. It's a paradigm shift. This is that offer saying, yeah, you can count on me. I know you've been waiting. I want to do the work. There's humility around here as well. So is this bird going to fly off with the pentacle, or are they coming? And what is going on here? There's two of you, and what's over here? Could it be for some of you there's another connection for someone? Maybe. Maybe that was part of it, you know? Because we see here, super stock between how they feel and what they did that they regret, and what they can't do, what they want to do. They love you. Pisces, this person loves you. Cough it up, King of Cups. Cough it up. Be honest here. It's enough. All right, you guys. I'm bringing in some messages from their higher self and some song messages, Pisces. And we're going to close your reading. What do you want to say to your Pisces? We have a deep soul connection. That is the Three of Cups. Look, it wanted to be here with the King of Cups when I said cough it up. Oh my gosh, you guys. I really do care, please believe me. That's the Knight of Pentacles here coming in saying, you can count on me. I know you've been waiting while I'm in here forever. When you feel my energy, it's because I'm thinking of you. That's the Two of Cups. When you guys are working, Pisces, you are in your own world, your own emotional world with this person. I want to cry because it's frustrating how much I'm feeling here. Are you okay? This is Spirit. Is this sending this to me or you? I don't know if that's your person, you guys. I am so sorry I lied to you. There's a lot of that energy here. So is it about how they feel? Highly likely. Commitment? Other commitments? What is it? Because it's here. Bad judgment? Yeah. Come to me in my dreams. I'll kiss you there. That is your energy, Pisces. My gosh. It's also Neptune energy. You guys. It wants to be here with the Two of Cups. I feel so much guilt for what I did. What did this person do, you guys? Because the bad judgment, the bad decision, or the lack of decisions, possibly lying, it's come through throughout the entire reading. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. This for me is for sure a confirmed, a validation is what I should say, with that Eight of Wands, because this person has had their phone or their social media or whatever open and rereading stuff. As they are trying to write a message is what I didn't finish saying, which came through earlier. I write messages that I never send. Yeah. Pisces, this is a very clear, very specific reading. You guys, when I get really emotional and sassy. There's a reason for it. This doesn't, yeah. I think about every conversation we've ever had. There's a lot of this. They're so overwhelmed with the information in the Two of Swords. It's a lot of what it is. The Seven of Cups, the clarity, we know they're coming. They've been really struggling with their bad decisions, their dishonesty, reliving a lot of things here, having a hard time moving, but this is just information overload. It's sort of like when a kid is just spinning out and you're like, okay, go into timeout, you know, and think about everything. It's like they put themselves there. That's a timeout for me. And so is the High Priestess in reverse, by the way, but they put themselves there. I don't understand why I'm so connected to you. That's the Two of Cups. And this is the last message. And then I'm going to bring in some candy hearts messages for you and some song messages. Loved you yesterday. Love you still. Always have. Always will. That's more Two of Cups energy. Okay, you guys, so it can be your song is coming down. It can be that it doesn't. A song of relevance to you, or a song that you don't even like or you've never heard of. It's about the sentiment in the song. It can also be that there's one word, location, a name, something that resonates. And if it doesn't, it doesn't, you know? This is how it is. It wasn't your message. What do you want to say to your Pisces through channeled song messages? That's way too many. That's yours. That's yours. You've got to love me for what I am, for simply being me. Don't love me for what you intend or hope that I will be. Love me for what I am. The Carpenters, written by John Bettis. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. This was showing itself in the stack. That's yours. The stack that was too many. I know your image of me. This should say isn't what I hope to be. I treated you unkindly. But darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me. Baby, can't you see me through? A song for you, Leon Russell. So this is a song communication for me. They're sending through some music, you guys. What did we hear today? What else is coming through here? It's important. You could also really be, I'm putting this back though because it was too many. You could also be really feeling drawn to particular songs and music right now, listening to something on repeat. I'm so hard to handle. I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby that I've ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. River, Joni Mitchell. You guys, whew. That's them just, that's the fear of commitment, but this is the regret for that. This is regret and longing. It's a lot of emotional energy, that river, you know. And I wish I had a river I could skate away on. That indicates what we already know, that it's frozen, the top layer, and it's been cold and non-communicative. There's regret here. The skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, at last. Etta James, written by Harry Warren. This is sliding off. Fly, 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 high against the sky. So high I almost touched the sky. Thank you. Thank you. Thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings. Bette Midler, written by Jeff Silber and Larry Henley. It's the Two of Cups here, you guys. Whoa. Okay. 3 is the most I take, and the way those came out, let's see what's going on. Then we're going to just get a few little heart messages and close your reading. The long and winding road that leads me to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. The Beatles. The Long and Winding Road, written by Paul McCartney and John Lennon. It's all coming around here, the Two of Cups. When there's no getting over that rainbow, when my smallest of dreams won't come true, I can take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. I Won't Last a Day Without You, The Carpenters, written by Paul Williams. I guess I'm lying to myself. It's just you and no one else. I miss you, the Rolling Stones. You guys, Pisces. This is so emotional. I feel this on a level I can't tell you, because we know this King of Cups loves you and has a lot of feelings and has been totally overwhelmed. And maybe there's somebody else, or maybe they were afraid of commitment, you know, what that would mean if they were committing to one person. Whatever the case, I'm feeling this on a really deep level. Pisces, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Wait. We're going to take these. I'm hiding my true feelings. You guys, I can't. That's the King of Cups. Sending a kiss. Okay. Now your reading is done. If you enjoyed today's reading, please, that sounded really pathetic. Please like today's reading and consider subscribing to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps the channel grow, you guys. So thank you so very much for that. And of course, sharing readings, watching other readings you're feeling inspired to watch. There's a lot of playlists down there, so feel free to explore. And of course, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that if you would like to know when readings are coming, when I'm going live. And of course, that also means having your notifications on. So you get messages in real time. Anyway, all the links are below, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you love, light, all things good. Have a beautiful day, Pisces, and I'll see you at another reading. Bye.